What's up, everyone? Today we're diving into one of the most practical, well-rounded hatchbacks in the game, the 2026 Honda Jazz. Yep, the Jazz is back, and it's more refined, smarter, and more versatile than ever before. If you've always seen the Jazz as just that small Honda, it's time to rethink that. Because this 2026 model takes everything we loved about previous generations, space, reliability, and fuel efficiency, and wraps it in a sleeker, smarter package that honestly feels way more premium than its price tag suggests. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a city commuter, or someone who just wants a car that punches well above its weight without trying too hard, stick around. This little hatch might just surprise you. Starting with the exterior, the new Jazz doesn't try to be flashy, but it definitely looks more confident and mature than before. Honda has gone with a cleaner, more aerodynamic design that leans into modern minimalism. The front end features slimmer LED headlights with a sleek DRL signature and a refined grille that gives the car a more upscale vibe. The bumper has been reworked with subtle sculpting that adds to its urban appeal without making it aggressive. Move to the side and you'll notice the trademark tallboy proportions are still there. Short overhangs, upright windows, and a strong shoulder line that runs through the doors. The rear keeps things neat and functional with redesigned LED taillights and a wide-opening tailgate. It's not loud or edgy, but it's confident in its own skin. And Honda's offering some sharp new paint colors too: urban gray, midnight, plum, and a bright sky blue that really pops in the sunlight. Now step inside, and this is where the Jazz really shines. The moment you get in, it just feels airy and welcoming. There's a ton of visibility thanks to the large windows and ultra-thin A-pillars, and the dashboard is low and clean, which helps the cabin feel even more spacious. Honda's kept things simple, but in a good way: soft touch materials in all the right spots, some tasteful fabric textures on the dash, and a center console that's easy to use and logically laid out. The front seats are nicely cushioned with great lumbar support, and because of the slightly raised ride height, getting in and out is super convenient. In the back, legroom is surprisingly generous, more than you'd expect from a car this size. And yes, the famous magic seats are back. That means you can flip the rear seat bases up for tall storage or fold them flat to create a massive load floor. It's one of those features that once you have, you'll wonder how you lived without. Tech-wise, Honda has stepped things up for 2026. The Jazz comes standard with a 7-inch digital driver display and either a 7 or 9-inch infotainment touchscreen, depending on the trim. The system is much more responsive than in the past, with a simple menu layout and support for wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto right out of the box. You also get USB-C ports in the front and rear, optional wireless phone charging, and even a premium audio system on the higher trims. It's all seamlessly integrated, with none of that cheap plasticky feel you sometimes find in compact hatchbacks. Under the hood, the 2026 Jazz keeps things efficient with a single powertrain option. Honda's proven 1.5-liter i-MMD HEV hybrid system. This setup combines a petrol engine with 2 electric motors, one for propulsion and one for energy regeneration, paired with Honda's smooth ECVT system. The combined output is around 122 horsepower and 253 Newton-meters of torque. On paper, it may not sound thrilling, but in real-world driving, it's smooth, responsive, and incredibly refined. The Jazz starts off in electric mode, transitions seamlessly to petrol when needed, and delivers one of the most relaxed urban driving experiences you can get in this segment. It's ideal for city commutes, and on the highway, it cruises quietly and efficiently. Fuel economy figures are excellent too. We're talking 22 to 24 kilometers per liter in normal conditions, which is honestly among the best in class. Now, off-roading isn't really the Jazz's thing, and it doesn't pretend otherwise. But here's the thing: it still handles rough roads like a champ. Thanks to its slightly higher ground clearance, well-tuned suspension, and that immediate torque from the hybrid system, it can deal with potholes, broken tarmac, steep ramps, and even the occasional gravel path without complaint. No, it's not going to replace your SUV, but for real-world urban and semi-rural driving, it's surprisingly capable and very confident-inspiring. In terms of safety, the Jazz is seriously impressive for its size and price point. Honda sensing is now standard across all trims, so you're getting adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, auto high beams, forward collision warning with emergency braking, and traffic sign recognition right out of the gate. Higher trims also add blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert. And this year, Honda's added more airbags, 10 in total, including front center and rear side airbags, which is something you usually see in much more expensive cars. It's clear that Honda didn't just aim for good safety ratings. They aimed to lead the class. When it comes to trims and pricing, Honda keeps it simple. There are 3 main trims: base, elegance, and executive. The base model already gives you a solid package: hybrid powertrain, LED lights, 7-inch infotainment, and full Honda sensing, all for around $21,000. The elegance trim steps it up with alloy wheels, a 9-inch screen, a rear camera, and automatic climate control, sitting closer to $23,000. At the top, the executive trim brings in synthetic leather upholstery, a heated steering wheel, wireless charging, navigation, and premium sound, all for about $25,000. There's also the Crossstar variant. Think of it as a rugged-looking Jazz with SUV-inspired styling, roof rails, water-resistant seats, and a slightly raised stance for those who want a bit more attitude. So, final thoughts on the 2026 Honda Jazz? It's a textbook example of how small cars can still be incredibly relevant and even desirable in a world obsessed with crossovers. The Jazz blends space, tech, safety, and efficiency into one smart little package. It doesn't scream for attention, but it wins you over with every drive, every smart storage solution, and every liter of fuel it saves. If you're in the market for something compact, clever, and built to last, the Jazz absolutely deserves a spot on your shortlist. And that's a wrap on our full review of the 2026 Honda Jazz. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews like this, and drop a comment below. What do you think of the new Jazz? Would you pick this over a crossover or stick with a traditional hatch? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Drive safe.